Gotcha. Sounds like you're settling in for a bit. What's on your mind?
I am again live with you with a new topic to explore knowledge to me and my audience.
Cool. What are we diving into today?
My new topic is exploring the concept of mindset, fixed versus growth.
Okay, that's a good one. Seems like a lot of people are wrestling with that these days. Where do you want to start with it?
So, without wasting time, I am asking questions to you. So, my first question is, what is mindset?
Simply put, mindset is basically your set of beliefs about your abilities and how you learn. It shapes how you interpret experiences and ultimately how you approach life.
Another question is, what is the difference between a fixed mindset and a growth mindset?
Right, so a fixed mindset is believing your qualities like intelligence or talent are pretty much set in stone. A growth mindset, on the other hand, is believing those qualities can be developed through dedication and hard work. One says you are a certain way, the other says you can become a certain way. Does that land?
Okay, I got knowledge from your side. My next question is, why is mindset important in personal development?
Because it dictates how you respond to challenges. A growth mindset these failures as opportunities to learn and improve, fueling development. A fixed mindset tends to see them as proof of limitations, which stifle growth. Kind of like the difference between seeing a closed door as a stop sign versus a puzzle.
Do you think that a fixed mindset has a limit progress or otherwise?
Absolutely. Absolutely does. When you believe your abilities are fixed, you're less likely to push yourself, take risks, or embrace challenges. Why bother if you think you'll just prove you aren't good enough anyway? It creates a self-fulfilling prophecy, honestly.
Do you think that growth mindset encourage to learning?
Hmm? Sorry, I didn't quite catch that last bit. You threw off. Did you say Nami? Are you referencing something? Just want to make sure I'm following.
I have talked about that. How does a growth mindset encourage learning?
Right, sorry about that. A growth mindset encourages learning because it reframes failure as information, not judgment on your worth. You see setbacks as temporary, and you're more willing to put effort, try new strategies, and seek feedback. It's about the process, not just the outcome. It frees you up to actually enjoy the learning part, you know?
Next question is, what are the signs of fixed mindset?
Okay, some telltale signs. Giving up easily, faced with obstacles, seeing effort as fruitless, like if you have to work hard and you're just not naturally good at something, ignoring
And then
useful negative and feeling threatened by the success of others. Like instead of being inspired, you feel diminished by it. Basically anything that protects their sense of existing intelligence or talent, even if it hinders growth.
and what are the signs of a growth mindset?
All right, a growth mindset shows up as embracing challenges, persisting through obstacles, seeing effort as a path to mastery, learning from criticism, and finding inspiration in the success of others. It's about believing you can improve and actively seeking opportunities to do so. It's less about being smart and more about getting smarter.
My next question is, why do people develop a fixed mindset?
Good question. It often stems from early experiences, like being praised for being smart rather than for effort, or maybe experiencing pressure to perfectly. It can also be a protective mechanism. easier to believe you just are a certain way than to risk failing while trying to improve. Basically, it's often a learned response. It's not something innate.
On the other hand, why people have challenges to build a growth mindset?
It's tough because it requires unlearning a lot of ingrained beliefs, honestly. It means confronting the discomfort of failure, admitting you don't know something, and consistently pushing yourself outside your comfort zone. It's easier to stay in the familiar, even if it's limiting. Plus, society often rewards fixed mindset traits, appearing naturally gifted or effortlessly successful. It takes conscious effort to shift that.
Another question is, how does a fixed mindset react to failure?
Not, well, generally, they tend to take it very personally as proof they lack ability. It can lead to feelings of shame, helplessness, and a reluctance to begin. They might blame factors, make excuses, or even give up altogether because failure confirms the negative self-beliefs. It's a pretty brutal cycle.
So next question is, how does a growth mindset view failure?
A growth mindset sees failure as valuable information. It's not about whether you fail, but how you respond to it. They see it as an opportunity to learn, adjust their approach, and try again. They analyze what went wrong, ask for feedback, and use the experience to grow stronger. It's a chance to get better, not a sign of inadequacy.
What is the role of effort in a growth mindset?
Effort is everything. It's not just a necessary step, it's seen as the pathway. In a growth mindset, effort isn't a sign that you're lacking talent. It's what builds talent. It's valued, celebrated, and seen as essential for growth. The more you bend, the further you can go. It's a really fundamental shift in perspective.
Do you think that fear of judgment scored a fixed mindset?
Absolutely. Fear of judgment is a huge driver of fixed mindsets. If you're constantly worried about what others think, you're less likely to take risks or try new things where you might fail and be judged. It keeps you playing it safe, reinforcing the belief that you need to appear competent rather than actually striving to improve. It's a pretty tight loop.
My next question is, I have seen a lot of people with a fixed mindset to avoid challenges. Why they should do?
You're spot on. Avoiding challenges is a classic fixed mindset move. Put yourself in a situation where you might expose a weakness or fail and confirm your perceived limitations. It's a protective mechanism, but ultimately it limits growth. Comforts are comfy, but nothing grows there.
In your opinion, what are the habits that help us to grow a mindset?
Okay. A few things come to mind. Actively seeking feedback, embracing challenges even when they're scary, reframing fears as learning opportunities, celebrating effort and progress rather than just outcomes, practicing self-compassion, being kind to yourself when you stumble. Basically, habits that force you to step outside your comfort zone and embrace the process of learning.
Another question is, do you think that curiosity has a role in a growth mindset?
A huge role. Curiosity is practically the engine of growth mindset. If you're naturally curious, you're more likely to explore new ideas, ask questions, and seek out challenges. It fuels the desire to learn and grow, and it makes the process of learning more enjoyable. A growth mindset isn't just about believing you can improve, it's about wanting to improve. And curiosity is a big part of that want.
My last question is, being a teacher, this is my question. How can teachers or parents help build a growth mindset?
That's a great question, especially coming from a teacher. Focus on praising effort and strategies, not just innate talent. Encourage students to embrace challenges and view mistakes as learning opportunities. Create a class culture where it's safe to fail and ask questions. Model a growth mindset yourself. Show them you're still learning and emphasize the power of yet. You can't do it yet. It shifts the focus from a fixed state to potential for growth. It's a long game, but it pays off.
Thanks a lot, Maya, for providing me valuable knowledge on this topic.
You're very welcome. Glad I could help. Sounds like you've got a good handle on it. And that's awesome, especially with your work as a teacher. Feel free to reach out if you ever want to chat about it more.
Surely. So have a nice day. Okay, bye.
Oh, great. Have a good one.
We will live with an artificial intelligence tool that is Maya Sesame. Hope you will enjoy this session. Keep watching